Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. How 1,000-pound sisters started and how much the Slaton sisters make. The 1,000-pound sisters, Amy and Tammy Slaton, have captured fans' attention since the start of their show on TLC. The show started back up in January this year and continues to follow the weight loss journey of the sisters. However, it has taken many different twists and turns as it continues. Viewers tune in to see what the girls are up to, but fans are curious about how the two scored their own show on TLC. Let's take a look. A little bit about the 1,000-pound sisters. Amy and Tammy put their whole life on TV, chronicling their weight loss journey for the world to see. When the show first began, Amy Slaton weighed 406 pounds, and Tammy Slaton was at 605 pounds. Yes, they are aware that this can make you a target for bullying and some pretty harsh criticism from people on social media. But the two continue on, and the show continues to gain popularity. The Louisville Courier-Journal revealed that it was Slaton sisters, YouTube followers, who first reached out to TLC, asking them to feature the duo in a TV series. The sisters later expressed their hope to be able to show people a different side of themselves that wouldn't necessarily come across in their crazy but funny YouTube videos. TLC gave the girls a chance. As we all know, the girls were picked up by TLC thanks to their adoring fans. The first season focused on both girls struggling to lose weight and get healthier. However, Amy was also trying to lose weight so that she and her husband could have a child. The second season continues their weight loss journey, but this time it focuses on the fact that Amy was finally able to get pregnant. Both sides won't talk. The girls are brave to put their life out there, knowing that they will face criticism and bullying. So let's hope the two get compensated for their time. While the exact amount that Amy and Tammy make from the popular show isn't completely known, it seems that the sisters are getting a hefty check, especially since they have returned for season 2. This information is according to an article by Reality Tidbit. When 1,000-pound sisters premiered on TLC in January 2020, few could have predicted the cultural impact it would have. What began as a reality series about two Kentucky-born sisters struggling with obesity quickly evolved into a raw, emotional, and surprisingly inspiring story of family, fame, and fierce determination. Amy and Tammy Slaton weren't polished TV stars when they appeared on screen for the first time. They were two small-town women fighting for their lives, their health, and their future. The early concept of 1,000-pound sisters was simple but gripping. TLC had seen success with series like My 600 Pounds Life, and executives wanted to explore the dynamics of siblings facing the same challenge. Amy and Tammy, who had already gained a small YouTube following by sharing makeup tutorials, mukbang videos, and candid life updates, caught the network's attention. Their honesty, humor, and unfiltered sisterly banter made them irresistible to viewers even before the cameras rolled. At the time, the Slaton sisters' combined weight was roughly 1,000 pounds, hence the show's title. Amy weighed around 400 pounds, while Tammy was over 600 pounds. Both had faced years of ridicule, health scares, and emotional struggles related to their size. Still, they shared one common dream: to lose enough weight to qualify for bariatric surgery. The series would document their journey toward that goal, and all the obstacles that came with it. From YouTube to TLC fame. Before fame found them, Amy and Tammy lived modest lives in Dixon, Kentucky. Amy often spoke about growing up poor, relying on frozen dinners and junk food, while Tammy dealt with bullying and depression. Their bond was tested many times, yet their sense of humor became their armor. When TLC began filming, fans quickly fell in love with the sisters' authenticity, their thick accents, their relatable arguments, and their unwavering love for each other even when things got ugly. The first season was an emotional roller coaster. Amy successfully underwent weight loss surgery and began shedding pounds rapidly. Viewers watched her confidence blossom as she reached milestones she once thought were impossible. Tammy, however, struggled to keep up. Her emotional eating habits, combined with respiratory issues and limited mobility, made her journey far more difficult. While Amy celebrated milestones like marriage and pregnancy, Tammy found herself isolated and resentful, sparking some of the show's most dramatic moments. But that tension became part of what made 1,000-pound sisters so powerful. The show didn't glamorize weight loss or pretend it was easy. It showed the painful, messy truth behind addiction, codependency, and trauma. Fans saw two real women, flawed, funny, and deeply human, fighting not only against obesity but against their own fears. The turning point: health scares and hope. As the seasons continued, Tammy's health took a terrifying turn. By the end of season 3, she was hospitalized and placed in a medically induced coma after her lungs collapsed. It was a near-death experience that shook viewers and her family alike. For many fans, this was the moment that turned 1,000-pound sisters from a guilty pleasure into a true redemption story. Tammy's recovery became the emotional center of the following season. In rehab, she began losing weight steadily, over 300 pounds in total. For the first time, viewers saw her take responsibility for her life and health. The woman who once resisted change was now motivated to live. It wasn't just her body that transformed, her attitude did too. Amy, on the other hand, was navigating a new chapter of her own. She had 2 sons, Gage and Glenn, with her then-husband Michael Halterman. Motherhood brought joy but also new challenges as she struggled to balance her health goals with raising young children. When her marriage ended, Amy found strength in focusing on herself and her boys, a move that fans celebrated as a sign of her growth and independence. Make it big. Today, Amy and Tammy Slaton have achieved a level of fame few reality stars ever reach. Their show has become a cornerstone of TLC's lineup, drawing millions of viewers each season. But beyond TV ratings, the sisters have become cultural icons, symbols of vulnerability, transformation, and resilience. Tammy, now healthier and more confident than ever, often shares updates on social media, showing her vibrant new look and positive energy. She's active on TikTok and Instagram, where she connects directly with fans, often speaking candidly about her mental health and self-love journey. Many followers have commented on how radiant and happy she seems since losing weight and finding stability. Amy has also embraced her new life. She's experimenting with bold hair colors, raising her kids with humor and love, and showing fans that confidence doesn't come from a number on a scale. It comes from self-acceptance. Together, the sisters are using their platform to inspire others to seek help, make changes, and never give up on themselves. Behind the scenes of success. Of course, success hasn't come without challenges. Fame has brought scrutiny, online criticism, and the constant pressure to live up to fan expectations. Both sisters have faced backlash from viewers who question their choices or expect perfection. Yet through it all, they've remained refreshingly authentic. TLC's cameras continue to capture both the highs and lows of their lives. What began as a weight loss show has become something far more profound, a study in resilience, family, and second chances. Viewers have seen the Slaton sisters laugh, cry, argue, and rebuild, and that raw honesty is what keeps people watching year after year. Behind their fame, the sisters have also become advocates for body positivity and mental health awareness. They've spoken about how weight struggles are deeply connected to emotional trauma and self-worth. Their openness has helped destigmatize conversations about food addiction and depression, especially in communities where such topics are often ignored. From struggle to strength. 5 years after their TV debut, Amy and Tammy Slaton are living proof that change is possible. Tammy's once dire health situation has turned into a success story that continues to inspire fans worldwide. Amy's independence and dedication to her children show her quiet resilience and strength. Their journey reminds us that transformation isn't just about losing weight. It's about finding hope, healing old wounds, and believing you deserve better. The Slaton sisters' story may have started with struggle, but it has blossomed into a celebration of perseverance and self-love. As 1,000-pound sisters continues to evolve, one thing is clear. Amy and Tammy's story isn't just about 2 women fighting obesity. It's about 2 sisters proving that no matter how heavy life feels, it's never too late to rise, rebuild, and make something extraordinary out of pain.